The New York Mets were embarrassed tonight, 7-1 your final in Game 1 of the Wild Card Series. Max Scherzer was just awful, surrendering 4 home runs, 4 2/3 innings pitched. It was the worst postseason appearance of his career in terms of earned runs and home runs allowed. In the 2 biggest games of the Mets season, Scherzer just flat out stunk. He was 10 1/3 inning in those 2 games, 16 hits, 11 earned runs, and 6 home runs against Atlanta, and then tonight against San Diego. Here's Max Scherzer after the game.
Of course, I'm disappointed, but I don't know. I mean, baseball can take you to the highest of highs and the lowest of lows, and this is one of the lowest of lows.
To make matters worse, the Mets offense did little to nothing tonight. When the score was closer in this game, the Mets stranded 5 runners in scoring position, including 2 at third base. They went 1 for 13 overall with runners on base tonight. They stranded 8 base runners as well. This game highlights 2 major problems with the Mets as of late. Between the Braves series and tonight, the offense has failed when hitting with runners in scoring position. Their lack of power and their ability and lack of ability to hit the home run ball has also been a glaring need for New York. Secondly, the aces have been everything but that when it matters most for the Mets. Scherzer has been terrible in his last 2 starts, and we will see what deGrom can do tomorrow to save the Mets season.
That's what we love doing, competing, and going out there in big situations. And, you're going out there and like I said, you try to leave it all out on the field. You look yourself in the mirror at the end of the day and know that you gave 100%. That's all you can do. So, but, I've been in an elimination game before and was able to battle through that one, and like I said, you got to go out there and just try to execute. I look back at that Atlanta start, and I made a couple of mistakes that they capitalized on. Other than that, I felt like I threw the ball pretty well. So, the goal is to eliminate mistakes in big situations and try to stick to your game plan.
And let's face it, beyond the tough loss tonight, the Mets won't go anywhere without Scherzer and deGrom at the top of their game. With Jake struggling last weekend against Atlanta, he has a chance to bring the Mets back from the dead tomorrow night. He's going to need to pitch much better than he did in his last start. If he doesn't, the Mets will end their 101 win season in heartbreaking fashion. If he does, it will be a Game 3 on Sunday night in a winner-take-all. I won't be here Saturday. I will be back Sunday if the Mets can get there. So if this is my last time as a reporter here at Citi Field, I want to shout out and thank WFUV for an amazing 2 seasons covering the Mets. Although it did end in disappointment, I've learned so much along the way. I've experienced some really amazing opportunities, some really amazing moments, especially for a college student and college senior. So incredibly grateful for all that WFUV has done being here at Citi Field for the last 2 years. All right, it's time to get to bed. It's a late night here at the ballpark. Signing off, I'm Sam Davis with WFUV Sports.